Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to KPW War Zone. It is I, Tapey Styles, calling the action right down the middle as always, flying solo. And tonight, as we kick off the road to Cyber Sunday on July 28th, we have a stacked, jam-packed card for you tonight. Corey Sinclair continuing his revenge tour as he tries to work his way back up through the Twitch rankings against Nick Flawless. Papyrus, one half of the Chaos Control tag team, goes up against Popo in his return to singles action. The Influence, Big Bernard and Tommy Tanks take on the Murder Hornets in tag team action. And in the main event, Ricky Rhombus gets the biggest match of his career, a non-title singles bout against the KPW World Heavyweight Champion, the man called Ding. And it appears things are starting off with a bang immediately, as it's Nick Flawless. You gotta start things off on Warzone with a little bit of pomp and circumstance. He was unsuccessful in his bout against Steven Gielberg last week. But perhaps tonight things will be different. But the one man that knows how to make a difference here in KPW, a man that you cannot truly prepare for, one of the most unorthodox fighters in all of KPW, Corey Sinclair. He fell short in his attempts to capture the KPW Twitch Championship from Slarty at Lethal Lottery. But he didn't come this far in his revenge tour just to quit now. Corey viewing this revenge tour, viewing Nick Flawless here tonight as collateral damage, as he's more than willing to bulldoze through the entire Twitch division just to get another shot at Slarty. I don't think Nick Flawless is going to go down easy, as he works down the legs of Corey Sinclair. A solid strategy here from Nick Flawless. Corey's known for those headbutts. He's known for those fast kicks and everything. Neutralize the legs, and he doesn't have that power anymore. Big headbutt by Corey. Belly to belly suplex, as Corey and Nick engage in a test of strength. Corey appears to get the bare hand. Nick going low with the knee to the gut. Well placed. Taking the breath right out of Corey. Corey is a man that many see as having limitless potential. But if he wants a shot at the KPW Twitch Championship, if he wants to be right back in that title picture, this victory tonight means everything to him. Axe kick by Corey Sinclair. Nick catches it that time. Corey pulls one out of the pocket there. Enziguri. A drop kick by Nick Flawless. taking a little old school there. Cross body by Corey. Immediately following it up with a back suplex. His willingness, his offensive line here tonight. I don't think I've ever seen Corey so fired up before here in KPW. Corey made the mistake at Lethal Lottery of hesitating when he had the opportunity right in front of him. I think he's learned his lesson from that night. He's not going to make the same mistake here. Nick Flawless, one of the big four signings from Lethal Lottery. Gonna be a massive win for him tonight if he could add Corey Sinclair to the list of names that he's defeated. Rapid fire chops to the face of Corey. Like a machine gun going off. Irish whip into the ropes. Corey counters it. Picture perfect drop kick. Displaying a lot of confidence. Roll up pin. Backslide cover. Arms trapped. Another Irish whip into the ropes. Another drop kick. Boston Crab float over attempt here. Nick reaches the ropes. Enziguri by Corey Sinclair. Nick catching the leg and dropping an elbow right at the joint there. Well-placed punch by Nick Flawless. You could say that was flawless execution there. Nick scouted that drop kick. Corey scouted the flying boot to the face there. Corey letting go of the ankle lock. That might have cost him there. As Nick capitalized on that hesitation once again with a low blow. Hurricane Rana pinfall attempt, 2 count. It appears that Nick's done quite a bit of homework on Corey Sinclair. He's neutralized the unorthodox striking offense of Corey Sinclair. It's not often where you see Corey have to resort to grapples to get the job done here in KPW. The man that comes out victorious here tonight is going to be the one that is more willing to escape that comfort zone. The man that is more than willing to dig deeper than the other to secure the win here in the opening bout of Warzone here tonight in the Kumite Forum. Sleeper hold by Nick Flawless, trying to slow down Corey. One of the things that makes Corey's striking so unorthodox. It's not just the choice of kicks and strikes that he goes for, but it's also the alarming speed of these moves. He has the control of a ballet dancer. Every movement is with purpose with Corey Sinclair. into the turnbuckle. High knee to the face of Nick Flawless. Boston Crab. Corey looking for that axe kick once again. Nick Flawless going up top. Corey scouting the diving knee drop from Nick Flawless and getting out of harm's way there as he locks in a dragon sleeper. Nick going back to neutralizing the legs of Corey. Another sleeper hold attempt here. Corey makes it to the ropes. Rolling wheel kick into the turnbuckle. These two men are evenly matched. They are moving in stereo. Nobody can maintain a lead here tonight. Scoop slam center of the ring. Flawless opting to pick up Corey with a well-placed jab to the chin of Corey Sinclair. Kitchen sink right into the center of the ring, keeping Corey away from those ropes. And Corey drop kicks Nick to the outside, sends him spilling over the top rope. Corey trying to incorporate a little bit of mind games here tonight. Another drop kick to the outside. Corey running those ropes. Perhaps he was looking for a diving attack. Nick getting back in. Caught with extreme caution here. Corey maintaining that speed with the cartwheels to avert any kind of attacks that Nick Flawless has in store for him. As this bout approaches the 10-minute mark. 10 minutes down and 10 to go. Throat thrust by Nick Flawless. Corey's dazed as Nick drives his knee right into the kidney of Corey Sinclair. Not a lot of protection for that organ back there. Abdominal stretch working down the torso of Corey now. Perhaps Nick's exposed a weak point here. And he's gonna want to stay on top to try and exploit this. The action spills to the outside. Nick going up top, thinking better of it. Calculating the distance of the jump there. These two remaining at a stalemate, sizing each other up. Backslide pin attempt. Corey's foot touching the rope yet again. This has been a reoccurring issue for Nick. Flawless loosening the wrists, relieving the tension in his body. Nick's calling for it. He thinks he's got the ace in the hole here. Inside cradle. Nick almost stealing it there. Corey kicking out at was looking to end it there. Back to the top rope for Nick. He's, in the short time that we've known him here in KPW, he's made himself quite comfortable with those high-risk maneuvers. Willing to go all or nothing just to secure the bag here tonight. We're seeing a completely different side of Corey here tonight. We've never seen him so desperate to stay alive in a match. But he's going the distance here in our opening bout. What kind of condition does the Twitch division stand to be in after this kind of match? Big headbutt by Corey. Doing whatever he can to stay alive. Clutching the leg of... Clutching his left leg there. Nick's been working down those legs the entire match. Corey's adrenaline is starting to fade here. Nick going back up top. He's signaling for it. A knee drop right into the sternum of Corey. And Nick goes flying to the outside once again. That nasty spill to the outside saved Corey a lot of breath. I hope he got the most out of that short time, that short window to recover there. Nick locking the wrist, driving his elbow right into the joint of Corey there, trying to dislocate the shoulder, hooking the leg, and he gets it. Nick Flawless going 1-1 now in KPW. Now Corey was running on a lot of fumes here tonight, running a lot of adrenaline. We know that his revenge tour is all about getting to Slarty for everything that he did all those months ago. Trying to avenge the loss that he suffered at Lethal Lottery. As he's trying to reestablish himself in the Twitch title picture right to the back of the line. But unfortunately, he couldn't see the forest through the trees here tonight. Nick Flawless just came in with a lot more focus, a lot more determination. It looks like Nick Flawless is set for a bright future here in KPW. And we send our warm regards to him. But one has to wonder, what does the future hold in store for Corey Sinclair? As we progress to our next bout here tonight, the Murder Hornets taking on Big Bernard and Tommy Tanks, the Influence. Both of these teams, massive deals in the KPW Tag Team Division. Murder Hornets were one of the first teams signed here to KPW. and they've had quite the impact here. But you want to talk about impact, you want to talk about controversy, look no further. The Influence, Big Bernard and Tommy Tanks, who is set to join him down to the ring for tonight's tag team bout. Big Bernard and Tommy Tanks have been on quite the roll here as of lately. I'm back with a new coat of paint here. Some new motivations, new goals. Not letting the conflict between the two of them at Lethal Lottery get the best of them. Securing some wins in the tag team division. The Influence goes up against the Murder Hornets. Big Bernard meeting Wasp in the middle. Back suplex. As Big Bernard goes low, securing a ding on Wasp. Him and Mosquito wearing that war paint as usual, like any other night. With their war paint not just on the face but on their chest and back. You never want to count those two guys out. You never want to count out the Murder Hornets. Double axe handle right down to the neck of Big Bernard. Big Bernard, who's seen the most success of the four here in this bout. A former KPW Hardcore champion, albeit reigning for less than 24 hours. He very well might have the chance to make history in KPW. At the rate that he's going, at the rate that him and Tommy Tanks are going, the odds-on favorite, the currently standing top contender for the tag team championships, of course being held by Hulkamania. After defeating the Boise Boys at Lethal Lottery. The Influence. If everything goes right, if they could maintain this kind of momentum here tonight, they'd have a big head of steam going into their tag team championship match in less than 3 weeks at Cyber Sunday against Hulkamania, Huck Hoagie, the Hoagie Maniac, your KPW tag team champions. Murder Hornets, of course, not far behind in the shuffle there for the tag team championship division. Big Bernard may or may not be immune to mosquito bites with all that body hair. If you ask me personally, all that chest hair on his shoulders and his back, that might as well just be bug repellent. Murder Hornets, however, they are not far behind in the tag team shuffle. Boise Boys being forced to the back of the line open up a lot of opportunities for the division to grow. And you can vote for it in the Cyber Sunday survey. There are 4 teams that will get the first crack against Huckamania or the Influence at Summer Spark. The Murder Hornets, the Coney Island Express, the Scheme, and we'll be seeing one half of them later tonight. Chaos Control, Papyrus, the 400-pound beast, goes one-on-one against former KPW Twitch champion Popo. If you want to talk about champions in action, look no further than the main event. The Icon Ding, our world heavyweight champion, competes in a non-title match against Ricky Rhombus. Referee regains control of the bout. Mosquito, the legal man. Tommy Tanks, the legal man. Jawbreaker onto Tommy Tanks on behalf of Mosquito there. Tag is made. The heavy of the group, the 300-pound plus Big Bernard, 6'6", a lean, mean ass kicking machine. The action spills through the ropes. Big club to the chest, sending Big Bernard down to the floor, right in front of the Kumite Forum faithful here tonight. Not an empty seat to be found here in the Forum. Every way you look, not one seat left empty. KPW would like to thank the fans very, very much for their dedication and support to the craft, to the best and brightest promotion here across all of Twitch wrestling. Stereo Irish whips. Big Bernard sending Wasp to the ropes with that back elbow right on the target there, delivering a club to the chest of his own. That is a lot of downforce being applied there by Big Bernard, who's got to have at least 80 pounds on both members of the Murder Hornets. I wouldn't count out Wasp. I wouldn't count out Mosquito. They have pulled off some incredible feats here in KPW. Harsh whip into the ropes. Wasp pumping the brakes. Diving clothesline by Wasp. Big Bernard is out cold here. He's looking to go 2 for 2 and he gets it. Big Bernard looking to refuel there. Get some gas in the tank, and you want to talk. And speaking of tanks, Tommy Tanks is in the match. He's the legal man. We've seen him go the distance. Maybe one of the lightest men on the KPW roster here. But he could take anybody to the limit. The brains of the influence here. Headband, Tommy Tanks. We took our current world champion to a 20-minute time limit draw before Lethal Lottery. Perhaps he gave the motivation to him and Big Bernard to make a push through the tag division. A division that's all about endurance. A division that's all about going the distance. A little bit of miscommunication between the Murder Hornets. As Wasp gets knocked to the outside, making up for it. Mosquito almost hitting his partner again. And Big Bernard tags in, blocking the roundhouse enziguri from Mosquito. Waistlock tie up here. Back suplex in the corner. Not a lot of give when you get closer to the ropes in that ring. Business is picking up between these two teams. As Wasp works down those big meaty legs, those tree trunks on Big Bernard. Tommy Tanks retrieving a hockey stick from the crowd, thinking better of it. Putting all of his faith into his tag team partner. Saying, I don't need this weapon. I don't need to worry about the shortcuts to get ahead in this division here. We're gonna get this done the right way. Big drop kick by Wasp. Hip toss by Tommy Tanks. Two sizing each other up. Clothesline sends Wasp spilling to the outside. Tommy sliding under that bottom rope to meet him. And pandemonium is breaking out outside of the ring. The fans are going bananas. The influence getting the upper hand on both Murder Hornets. Wasp looking for a plancha onto Tommy Tanks, and Tommy dodged it by immediately sliding back through the ring ropes. Clothesline, back to back to back, knocking Wasp down to the mat. Over a discus punch there. Big Bernard tags in. Mosquito tags in. Going to Brett's rope, dropping the legs down on Big Bernard. As Mosquito looks for another diving leg drop from Brett's rope, the most dangerous rope of them all. As Big Bernard just rapid fires those chops to the chest. That'll take the breath right out of anybody. We're starting to see welts form up on the chest of Mosquito here. And Big Bernard helping out his tag team partner, ramming Mosquito's face into the turnbuckle there. Running the entire distance of that ring apron there. Big Bernard goes for it again, buying his tag team partner some more time. And time is on their side here tonight. We've seen this play out multiple times with the Influence. Both members, Big Bernard, Tommy Tanks, the longer you're in a match with these two, the more it benefits them. Guillotine by Wasp, buying his partner some time now. Buying him some time to recuperate here. Irish whip into the ropes, spinning back elbow by Tommy Tanks. Tag is made. Big Bernard joining the bout. Mosquito leaping halfway across the ring with that diving clothesline once again. Another Irish whip into the ropes. Big back body drop. Big chop to the throat of Wasp. Headlock. Well executed back elbow by Big Bernard there. Bicycle kick by Big Bernard. Armbar by Wasp. These four men just find the energy to push on. The Murder Hornets realize that a win here tonight could very well influence their standings in that Cyber Sunday survey. The two highest voted teams will advance to the #1 contenders bout at Cyber Sunday. The winner going on to Summer Spark to face Huckamania, our current tag team champions, or our potential next tag team champions, the Influence. Tommy Tanks breaking the eyes of Wasp. As the war paint begins to wear off on those two men. In the red corner here tonight. Tommy Tanks just continuing this onslaught here. Mosquito having to get involved, break things up. He tags in. Driving that forearm right into the back, the lumbar region of headband Tommy Tanks. Snapmare. Back-to-back snapmares by Mosquito. Another wrist walk. Transitioning into a back suplex. Another big diving clothesline here. Bringing back heel kick. Mosquito keeping the pressure on both members of the Influence. Tommy Tank's getting out of the action. Big Bernard taking his place here. Big Bernard scouting that diving clothesline and tossing him off the top rope. Looking for a pile driver. Headlock takeover. Irish whip right to the turnbuckle. Mosquito gets the better of it. He countered it right in time there. Big Bernard going low as the audience makes the ding noise. Speaking of ding, our world heavyweight champion appearing in the main event tonight. Non-title match against Ricky Rhombus. Back elbow. Finds its mark right on Wasp. Big Bernard's elbow finding its mark on the mat there. I think I see a dent in that spot. Right in the corner. For the sake of Big Bernard, I hope he's double jointed there. That might have relieved some of the tension. Might have saved him from breaking his damn elbow there. Two men sizing each other up. Mosquito placing a well-struck knee into the sternum, right into the kidney region of Tommy Tanks to push him back towards his tag partner, Wasp. Spinning back heel kick. Tommy Tanks was looking for that discus punch. Wasp wasting no time. Tommy Tanks narrowly avoiding that diving leg drop. Headbutt by Mosquito. Back up to Brett's rope, looking for that leg drop. Tommy Tanks has been scouting that move all match. Murder Hornets finding no luck with their second rope offense. They have been a lot more successful with those diving clotheslines, however. A powerbomb transition into a pin. Rope break saving Tommy Tanks there. That very well could have been a match ender. Big Bernard back in. Irish whip right into the blue corner here. Big Bernard choking the life out of Mosquito with his boot. That size 14 boot of Big Bernard. Murder Hornets going into that trance. We've seen them do that before. They smell blood in the water here. Bicycle kick sends Mosquito right through the ropes.
1, 2.
Plancha by Mosquito. Finding no targets. Big Bernard expertly dodging that. Sidewalk slam by Big Bernard. Wasp mounting a flurry of punches on Tommy Tanks.
15.
Clotheslines taking Big Bernard out to the outside. A perfect body splash by Mosquito.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Big Bernard dragging Mosquito back in through the bottom rope there. Suplex by Headband. Far corner of the ring, especially from his tag partner. Irish whip reversal here. Big flapjack there. Overhead body drop. Tommy Tanks dropping the elbow. Discus punch countered by Wasp. He's back in the trance. Big drop kick. Finds the mark on Tommy Tanks' face. Shoulder tackle sending Wasp through the ropes. A clothesline sending him down to the floor.
3, 4, 5.
Big Bernard momentarily bringing a bat out from the crowd. Inside cradled by Mosquito on the outside. Pinfalls don't count outside the ring.
12, 13, 14.
Big clothesline by Headband Tommy Tanks, who's very well known as the workhorse of these two. He's made quite the reputation since we've seen him in singles action. Big Hurricane Rana by Wasp. Drag him to the center of the ring, where the spotlights shine the brightest. Maristro cradle attempt, 2 count. Tommy Tanks finding the energy to kick out there. Wasp failing to trap the arms sufficiently enough. Mosquito tagging in. He goes back through the ropes. Tommy Tanks going for a schoolboy attempt on the wrong member of the Murder Hornets. Reverse suplex, applying all the torque on Mosquito's neck. Pinfall attempt, 2 count, broken up by Wasp there. Saving his tag team partner there. Big double axe handle. Trying to squish Tommy Tanks' head. Split it open like a coconut. chin lock finding the mark on Big Bernard there. Drop kick by Mosquito. Diving leg drop by Mosquito. Swinging DDT. Big Bernard looks like he's completely dazed and confused. He's out for the count. And Tommy Tank's breaking it up. Drop toe hold by Tommy Tank's Big Bernard, eating a drop kick from Wasp. Wrapping his legs around him like a corn dog around a stick. 2 count. Another roll-up attempt. 2 count. As this matchup has reached the 30-minute mark, 10 minutes to go. Another roll-up attempt. The Murder Hornets want to put this away as fast as they can now. Double underhook suplex by Big Bernard. As he tags in Tommy Tanks. He operates as a human shield for his tag team partner there. Wasp dragging headband away from his partner as he looks for another roll-up attempt here. Another 2 count. Tommy Tanks trying to look for that elbow drop there. He's knocked himself loopy from it. Currently trending on Twitter and not X. KPW War Zone with the new trend hashtag corn dog roll-ups. #1 worldwide. Tag made to Big Bernard. As these 4 men are just beating the absolute hell out of each other. A pay-per-view caliber bout here on Warzone. What is the influence gonna have left in the tank for Cyber Sunday? Murder Hornets, there's no guarantee that they'll even be at Cyber Sunday. But they are listed in the survey. The 2 highest voted teams moving on to a #1 contendership match at the titular Cyber Sunday event. One of them will get the tag team championship match at Summer Spark. Another roll-up attempt. Perfect place for you to vote for matches, vote for stipulations, opponents, and even the production of the whole show. Arm elbow tie up, middle of the ring. Drop kick finding its mark. Big diving clothesline. Completely missing. Abdominal stretch. Wasp locking in. A patented, at this point, corn dog roll up. Big Bernard looking to steal a pin here. 2 count broken up once again. Tommy tanks Big Bernard. Hoping to make history at this point. They're closing in on the record for the longest ever tag team match in KPW. We've never seen a draw in tag team bouts. Tommy Tanks is responsible for delivering a 20-minute time limit draw in singles action, though. Lateral press cover, 2 count. Mosquito saving his partner there. Big club to the back of Tommy Tanks. Clothesline sends Mosquito through the ropes. He's getting right back in. Back suplex. It's a stalemate in the middle of this ring here tonight. We're learning very quickly you can't tattoo a hornet, and you sure as hell can't sting somebody who loves needles. But what Mosquito can still do is snap the arm of Tommy Tanks. The whiplash of that move. Another corn dog roll up, nice and patented. Trending worldwide. Tommy Tanks somehow kicking out. This is unbelievable. This is the damnedest thing I've ever seen. As we're receiving word, this match has been brought to you and sponsored by State Fair Corn Dogs. You'll find them at your local grocery stores in the freezer in the frozen foods aisle. A 16-pack for the whole family to eat. Spinning head scissors. Big Bernard cartwheeling to safety. A rare feat of agility here for Big Bernard. Athleticism on full display. As we are now in the 90-second warning zone here. As this bout nears a time limit draw. And how appropriate it would be if Tommy Tanks and Big Bernard were the first men to secure a time limit draw in tag team action as well. Time is of the essence. Time is running short. The Murder Hornets here need to secure this victory. The legal man outside of the ring here. 60 seconds on the clock. And he's running that timer down. Their title shot's guaranteed. They don't need to worry about a damn thing. Mosquito dragging Big Bernard to the center of the ring. Looking for another corn dog roll up. The State Fair special. Big Bernard raking the back of Mosquito. 15 seconds left. Make a pin. Tap him out. Do something. Secure that win in the record books. As this match has reached a time limit draw. Our first ever time limit draw in tag team action. These four men pushing each other to their limits, to their boundaries, but still reaching a total stalemate. You can't tattoo a hornet and you can't sting a man that loves needles. What a result here on Warzone. As officials separate the four men. As officials escort them all to the back. Separated to go into different locker rooms. Just to keep them away from each other for a momentary lapse of reason and everything. As we try and regain control of this situation here tonight. It appears I'm being handed over a tape here regarding the Forum Rules match. We're gonna have to see what this is all about.
I've been waiting for the right time to strike. In that time I've grown so sick and so tired. I loathe this concept that Solo is the only man that knows how to scrap in KPW. The fact that he's considered the purest fighter in the league is an insult. I'm here to show the world what a true fighter looks like. And I don't care what you throw in my way. Forum Rules. Cyber Sunday. July 28th. I'm not here to wrestle, I'm here to fight. Solo isn't gonna be leading a damn thing when I cinch in that lethal injection. And when I'm through with him, your heroes. Your idols. They're gonna have to step up or get stomped out. This well doesn't have enough water for everybody to drink, and it's not gonna mean a damn thing because I came here to poison it. I am the prize fighter. I am Venom Artemis. I own this zone.
Chilling words from the prize fighter ahead of his Forum Rules bout against Solo at Cyber Sunday, July 28th, where you get to pick one of the 3 added stipulations to the bout, where you could win only through technical knockouts. You could disqualify pinfalls, or you could disqualify them from leaving the ring. Forum Rules match already shaping up to be an absolute slugfest. And joining us now as he approaches the ring area, Popo, our former Twitch champion. as he's in for the fight of his life against the 400-pound Papyrus. One half of Chaos Control, accompanied to the ring by his tag team partner Kruger. There is no soul behind the eyes of those two men. They have no remorse. They hold no restraint. They're gonna give it everything that they have. And a kick to the sternum, taking Popo immediately down to the ground. A headbutt taking Popo back down to the ground. Popo finding a way to overpower Papyrus with that headlock takeover. Popo's made quite a bit of history here in KPW, competing in the first ever bout hosted under the KPW name at Spring Stampede. It was him versus the Sauce for the KPW Twitch Championship, our first ever championship match. They would of course meet again at Fully Loaded under the conditions of a triple threat match with Sigma Shuko in the picture. Popo would end up victorious that night. Sauce and Popo would of course go on to meet up once again in action at the end of Lethal Lottery, the final two members of the Lethal Lottery match. The Sauce would end up victorious. He's going to Summer Spark. Face one of two men in the main event for the KPW World Heavyweight Championship. Next week, Ding, our world champion, makes his first ever defense against the star of the show, Pierre Cinema. Nice jab finding the mark on Papyrus there. Chaos Control, of course, being one of the many teams that you could select for that tag team contendership match. The two most deserving teams, as opinionated by you, the KPW fans, the faithful. They'll get that chance at Cyber Sunday. Popo, of course, also listed for Cyber Sunday, as he's thrown his hat in the ring for Jim Ross's open challenge. Also joining Ricky Rhombus, who will be in tonight's main event against Ding in a non-title act. In a non-title bout. We're just completely awestruck after that 40-minute time limit draw. I still can't believe what we just saw. Popo goes for that open challenge at Cyber Sunday. Ricky Rhombus goes for that open challenge on Cyber Sunday. And the third man listed, Nick Flawless, who just picked up a victory here tonight against Corey Sinclair. Increasing the odds that we could be seeing Nick Flawless run double duty at Cyber Sunday. You don't know who will be challenging Slarty for the KPW Twitch Championship at Cyber Sunday yet. A number one contender is yet to be determined. But what's also yet to be determined is the match stipulation going into that bout. A choice between a first blood match, a steel cage match, and KPW's first ever barbed wire brawl. And I don't think we've ever had a champion more qualified to compete under such stipulations as Slarty himself. Popo lifting up the 400-pound Papyrus, delayed vertical suplex. What a feat of strength there by Popo. Also announced for next week's episode of War Zone. On top of Ding defending his World Heavyweight Championship against Pierre Cinema, Chris Billy, our Hardcore Champion, defends his Hardcore Championship against Steven Gilbert, who has opted to go for the Hardcore Championship instead of the Twitch Championship. The Scheme returned to action against the Coney Island Express. We'll be seeing the Sauce in action for the first time since Lethal Lottery. We'll be seeing our former World Heavyweight Champion Oliver English appear since his loss at Lethal Lottery. And what's appearing to be our most stacked show, our most stacked episode of Warzone ever since it was incepted. Sleeper hold by Popo. Snake eyes on Papyrus. Catching his neck on the top rope there. Figure 4 leg lock. Popo controlling the pace of this match. Keeping the pressure up. When you have a David versus Goliath style bout like this, it's not very often where you see the smaller man controlling the match. Iris acting like a brick wall here. Popo arguing with the said brick wall. Could be yet another stalemate. Speared by Papyrus, taking down Popo. Jab finding the mark on Papyrus. Rope break in effect. Papyrus finding no luck with that belly-to-belly suplex. The referee calling that 2 count there. To the naked eye, that looked like a rope break. Papyrus's arm, his left arm, was kept completely within the boundaries of the ring. Popo hooking the leg this time. 2 count, 2.9 there. Hooking the leg once again. Another 2 count. I don't think Popo's ever fought a man the size of Papyrus here before. Papyrus, if should there ever be another Meat Madness bout, would be a surefire contender to compete in one. Might have to send waivers to everybody in the first couple rows. Should Papyrus wrestle against Chris Billy in singles action? Popo kicking out. That nasty belly to back slam. Big Uranagi towards the center of the ring. Popo clutching his back, and I don't blame him. That hurt me to watch, and I'm calling the damn match. I can't even imagine the pain that Popo's in right now. Another roll-up pin by Popo. 1, 2, 2.9 again. Another back suplex finding its way onto Papyrus there. And that did the job here tonight. Popo executing the right angle that time with that back suplex. As the back of Papyrus's head hits the mat there. That is 400 pounds crashing down to the mat. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. Rings true here tonight. As Popo picks up a massive win here on War Zone. Jim Ross taking notes. He's gonna need to prepare himself, because Popo is more than ready to bring the fight to anybody. A former KPW Twitch champion and a possible future KPW World Champion. The sky is the limit for Popo, and he showed it right here tonight against Papyrus here on War Zone. Now for our main event. Ricky Rhombus in his second ever singles match in KPW goes up against the world champion. In non-title action, Ricky Rhombus calling himself the shape of the future. You can't argue with his ambition, his drive to succeed. We saw him take out Chris Billy at the Lethal Lottery match. He brought the fight right to Ding last week on Warzone. Not hesitating one bit, albeit coming up short against Chris Billy. But now he has to meet his maker with the KPW World Heavyweight Champion. It's Sting! Ding already establishing himself as a fighting champion. as he is more than ready to take the fight to Ricky Rhombus as he sets in the first ding of the bout. Ding was looking for a diving plancha over the top rope. Ricky getting right back into the ring. He's watched the tapes of Ding. He knows what to expect from him. Another suplex by Ricky Rhombus. Putting up one hell of a fight to start off tonight's main event here. Really showcasing why Kumite Pro Wrestling excels from bell to bell. Real sink or swim moment here tonight for Ricky Rhombus. If he could last 5 minutes with the world champion, it's a victory in everybody's eyes. If he could go on to defeat Ding, this moment only becomes much bigger for Ricky Rhombus, as he's dictating the pace of this bout. As he's showcasing his intestinal fortitude here in front of the Kumite Forum here tonight. Pushing the boundaries of what could be on TV. Irish whip into the ropes. Ding sizing him up for a big chop in the corner. Ding finding a second ding on Ricky Rhombus. Ricky looking for another Russian leg sweep. Ding scouting that one perfectly. Maybe not the rib breaker though. Big chop sends Ricky Rhombus down to the mat with authority on that. Very few are built for such a high octane, high intensity pacing of a world title scene, a world title caliber, a main event caliber match here in KPW. And we're gonna learn a lot about Ricky Rhombus here tonight, as he's taking the fight right to Ding. He's taking an opportunity to hot dog and grandstand. A lot of confidence on display here. Air Cinema's gotta be loving this. Ricky Rhombus doing a number on Ding here tonight. Ding might not be going into this world title match next week at 100%. Reverse armbar finding its mark. Cinema, of course, earning that world title match next week on the 15th, 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central, by going back to back on Sigma Shuko. First time, of course, being at Lethal Lottery. Their second encounter, of course, being the night after on Warzone. Ricky Rhombus working down the dinger. Luthez press pinfall attempt. Ricky Rhombus has been controlling the pace of this match, dominating Ding in the first minutes of this bout. Never seen anything like it. As he goes for a shape-up outside of the ring. Ding is incapacitated as he struggles to find his footing. Powerbomb attempt. Pinfall attempt. Too close to the ropes. Irish Rip reversal by the champion. Back body drop. He's still got some fight left in him. And Ricky brings him right back down. Ricky going back up top, looking for another splash there. Ding is in danger. Blue Thunder Bomb. Rope break saving Ding once again. This could be a massive upset. We talk about how high profile some of these wins are. The shape up center of the ring. 2, 3. Ricky Rhombus with the upset of the century. And a dominant display against the world champion. Just dishing out a relentless assault against the world champion. That shape up in the center of the ring, that patented fisherman suplex. Surely that's gonna leave quite the lasting impression on not just the locker room in KPW, not just the faithful behind the guardrails here at the Kumite Forum. But that could influence Ricky Rhombus' standing for Cyber Sunday as he's preparing to go one-on-one against Jim Ross in that open challenge. It's between him, Nick Flawless, and Popo. We have the Sauce challenging for the World Heavyweight Championship at Summer Spark at the end of August. And we'll be seeing the Sauce next week on Warzone. But one has to wonder about Ding. What kind of condition is he going to be in next week for Warzone? What kind of condition is he going to be able to compete at in his world title defense against Pierre Cinema? July 15th, 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central. Pierre Cinema versus Ding, the World Heavyweight Championship at stake. Who's to say Ding even makes it to Summer Spark? As the odds are stacked against him. And as Ricky Rhombus makes his way rapidly up the rankings, more than making up for that pinfall loss against Chris Billy. It's like he took everything to heart from Ding last week when they exchanged their words. And what a way to end Warzone. I've been Tapey Styles, the only man that could call the action right down the middle, flying solo as always. Representing the Kumite faithful from home, from the forum, to take care, stay safe, and to drive home. July 28th, Cyber Sunday. Make your voices heard, make them loud and clear. The polling closes on July 25th. We'll be seeing you next time, July 15th, for a special edition of Warzone. The World Heavyweight Championship at stake, the Hardcore Championship at stake, the Scheme going up against Coney Island Express, and the returns of the Sauce and Oliver English. Thank you all for tuning in. Good night, everybody.